Alright, welcome to another video. My name is Aaron Goodis. I'm a landscape, fly fishing, and active lifestyle photographer based here in Vancouver, British Columbia. You'll have to excuse me, I'm still dealing with another cold. I'm just feeling a little bit sick. So I'm doing more in studio, kind of behind the scenes type of videos. Or kind of like another gear video, and in this case I just wanted to talk about a really unique lens that I think is super underutilized, and it's a lens that I probably should use more often. I've owned it for a really long time, and it's this really cool Nikon DX Fisheye. So the Fisheye is a super wide angle lens. This one is a DX format, so it's actually designed to be on the cropped sensor camera like the D300s. And it's a 10.5 millimeter fisheye, which in full frame 35 millimeter terms would be just under 16 millimeters. It's more like 15.75. So it's a really wide angle, but you get this like very cool like curvature sort of like fisheye type look. It's a really unique lens. It's one that I don't use that often, but it is a really neat look. And lately I've been using it more. I used to use it a lot, and then I just kind of like stopped using it, and now I'm using it more often again. Partly it's because it is on like a DX crop sensor camera, so it's not full frame. But that doesn't really seem to matter because these old cameras, like I've said in these last few videos, are just really, really good. But it's a 10.5 millimeter, it's really, really wide, and it's a 2.8. So it's a really fast lens as well, and it's one that just works really good in low light. And it's the gold ring, which is a really, it kind of signifies that it's one of Nikon's professional lenses from back in the day. It's a really old lens. So this lens actually came out in 2003, so it's a really long time ago. But it still works really well. I mean, look at this thing. It's just super cool. Like, there's no way to put a filter on this. You got to be really careful. That nice glass is just like, would be easy to scratch. But I've had this lens for over 10 years now, probably like 13 years, and I managed to never scratch it. I've just been very, very careful. But it has like just such a unique wide angle perspective. I just think it's a really, really cool option for just trying to get something different from your standard typical wide angle shots. Back in the day, I would use a lens like this and try to mimic some of the skateboarding and snowboarding magazine photographs that I saw. More in particular like skateboarding, because they would often have the photographer really close to the action, but they would shoot really wide, and they would use flash and really kind of like fill the frame with the skateboarder kind of doing some crazy trick down a big set of stairs, like a tray flip down a big set of stairs or something. But there'd be like this really beautiful sort of like cityscape landscape in the background, and having that really wide angle, but yet being able to focus super close and have that curved look. Just made for some really interesting photographs. And I always thought that I would probably try to use that sort of style in fly fishing. And it works pretty good. Like, you can get really close with casting and it just really distorts everything, but you get this really neat perspective. So I just really wanted to talk about this particular lens, just because it's another one that you can really pick up super dirt cheap. I think it was about $1,000 new, but I would imagine, I never even looked on eBay or anything, but because it's so old, and it's such a unique lens that most people are not going to be trying to buy, especially on the crop sensor camera, I would imagine you could probably pick it up for like a couple $100 at the most. But it's just a really nice solid lens. It autofocuses super fast with pretty much any Nikon DSLR camera that I've tried it on. But it's also like feels like kind of solid and professional in your hands. It's just like, yeah, it's weather sealed. It's got the gold ring. Really nice, beautiful lens. It's a Nikon AF DX 10.5 millimeter fisheye. And I just do believe that this one is one that if anyone was looking for kind of a unique wide angle perspective and they had some old Nikon camera gear already, especially these like DX older DSLR cameras, it's a really, really neat lens to pick up really cheap. So I just wanted to talk about that and show you some photos. Keep this video nice and short. I'm kind of just dealing with a bit of a cold, so I'll just probably try to minimize how much I talk on this one. But yeah, just wanted to show you this lens, and there you go. So enjoy all the photos. I'm going to throw a couple photos up on the screen now that have been taken on this lens, some that are quite old and actually some that are more recent, because I just did a shoot last week that I used this lens for a lot of the photos in that shoot. So super cool. There you go. Hope you enjoy this video. And like always, I really appreciate you watching the videos. And if you like to, subscribe to the channel. That helps me out. And I will see you in the next one. Bye for now. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.